What's up, guys? Rico with BettyBlue_RT here, and today's actually a sad day because I'm actually working on Betty right now. I went to the track the other day, and I was hoping to run, some good times for you guys, get some good footage. But I'll post a clip after this showing you guys how I did. I actually did pretty shitty.
He lost.
Already started this, but went ahead and took off the Brembos. It was two bolts back here, 21 millimeter, and went ahead and took that off. And now we're gonna go ahead and replace. You can see that one right there, and then I have two more to do at the back. But it's pretty simple. Went ahead and just took it, and now all I basically have to do, well, I've already done it once, but you're gonna go ahead and take the stud that you want and put it down here in the center at the bottom. Just take a hammer, comes right out. It's not gonna come out that easily. You might have to hit it a few more times, but like I said, I've already started this. So yeah. Alright guys, so as you can see, this one right here, it's pretty stripped out. Same thing with this one up there. So what we're gonna do, same thing, kind of like on the front. We're gonna take this bolt as well as this bolt down here. Go ahead and drop those two, and then the whole Brembo caliper comes off, pads and all. So without further ado, so I'm gonna go ahead and take these two bolts off real quick. Alright, for this back bolt here, that lower control arm has to be lifted up since I have the ALLPAR lowering springs. So now I can go ahead and maybe get it off. Alright, looks like I got it loose. It's a lot easier if you do it with a impact, just saying. And there you go, it's loose. And you're gonna go ahead and just hold it and lower your jack. And once you lower the jack, you can go ahead and just pull it right off. Make sure you leave it sitting right there on the side. But there you go, guys. And then you just pull the rotor off. Alright guys, you're gonna go ahead and just put a stud there. I hit it a few times with a hammer. And you're gonna take the stud off. And it comes right out. And there's your rotor. You can go ahead and just lay that down to the side. Won't be needing that for a while. And I'm gonna go ahead and, as you can see, right there, we're gonna go ahead and hit this stud out. I'm gonna hit this one out. Now I can go ahead and show you guys how many times I had to hit it. So let's go ahead and get this started. Alright, as you guys can see, I kind of did some love taps there and hit it a few times. So what you have to do here, alright, so same thing to the top one here that's also damaged. And there you go. Like I said, we're just gonna put the car in neutral and we're gonna free spin it so we can go ahead and get these to the bottom. All right, so I ran into a hiccup. I have to go get a wheel stud installer tool. I'll go ahead and show you guys more when I get back. I'm gonna go pick it up from a friend. All right, so we're back. We got the wheel stud installer here. So what we're gonna go ahead and put it on there. Make sure it's seated. And we're gonna take our lug. Go ahead and take our lug here. I'm gonna tighten it on there. All right. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna take our impact and our socket. We're gonna go ahead and tighten it on there. You can see it's kind of moving a little bit. All right, so go ahead and put some weight on it. Put our impact on there. I think we're good. So we go ahead and back it off. Back it off. You take like a flathead, put it in the back of there. Sometimes it gets kind of stuck. There we go. And voila, brand new stud. Now we can go ahead and start putting everything back in. We're gonna go ahead and start by putting back on the rotor. Go ahead and put on the Brembos, the calipers here. Go ahead and give you a better view. Right there. Go ahead and turn the wheel real quick. Alright, so we went ahead and turned the wheel to go ahead and make this a little easier. We're gonna take our Brembo caliper here, and there's 2 bolts. It's actually gonna seat onto your rotor here. Just like that. We're going to take those 2 bolts and line those up. Make sure those are lined up. After they're lined up, here we are. We can go ahead and take wheel lug nut. We're gonna go ahead and put it in one of these to keep it from, going all over the place. And take our ratchet. Alright guys, so as you can see, it's kind of dark out. I went ahead and made an amateur mistake because this is my first time ever doing wheel studs. So as you can see, we got to get this one out, and it doesn't come out very easily. So what I ended up doing, let me show you guys this little trick so you guys don't make the same mistake that I did. I was actually going to end up taking off my entire spindle just to get this lug out. Or a trick that just helped me, and hopefully it'll help you guys too. Alright guys, so same thing as the front. You want to go ahead and line up your wheel stud the way you want it in there. Hit it with some PB blaster, some WD-40 or something like that. You can put your hand back there. You can go ahead and put your stud installer on and put your bolt on. Same thing, give it a little bit of nice little pressure. It's gonna spin a little bit. Go ahead and back off of it. As you guys can see, I use the stock lug. It works the best. It fits off in there and doesn't, you know, strip out because it has a automatic lock. So same thing, you gotta take a flathead. To go ahead and get your installer off. Alright, and once you got it off, as you can see, it's on there. It's good. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you that little trick that I was telling you guys about for this one. Alright guys, I'm gonna make sure I zoom in here. So this is one we got to replace. We're gonna go ahead and go to the bottom and we're gonna push to the side here. So when you push to the side, you can see it kind of almost comes out. So you want to take a flathead or a punch or something, hit it a couple times with the hammer. All right. So you can see it almost comes out. So we're gonna rotate it just a little bit. All right, there we go. Take your punch or screwdriver. Comes right out. So now we got our, you know, broken stud out. We're gonna go ahead and put the new one in. All right. So what you're gonna do, it's kind of awkward, but what you're gonna do, you're gonna put it in there at an angle, just like you took it out, and you're gonna put it in there where it seats just a little bit, and then you're gonna spin it. And then after you spin it, it goes right in. That's just a little tip, so you guys don't end up doing what I almost ended up doing, and that was pretty much taking off the entire spindle, the axle and all. As you can see, I took out the axle bolt or axle nut. But yeah, as you guys can see, it's right there. And all we gotta do now is do the same process as we did for the other. As you guys can see, this is why they made YouTube probably. It's because amateurs like me try to do stuff themselves, and then they make amateur mistakes, and now I can spread my knowledge to you guys. Now I'm very far from a professional at doing this. This is actually my first ever time. This impact really helps out. So if you guys are gonna do this yourself, instead of paying like hundreds of dollars, it's really simple. Alright guys, it's getting kind of late, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video. But once again, don't make the same mistake I did. Definitely use that little trick that I showed you guys. And hey, stay tuned for the next video.
I gotta find a way, yeah. I ain't got no time to stress no more. I gotta find a way.